Should you be watching Agatha All Along? Well, yes, of course you should. The answers to most of these questions will always be yes, but welcome back to the Stark Side where we talk about all of our favorite screen franchises. Today I want to talk about Agatha All Along and why you should be watching it. Now, if you've fallen off with Marvel because they haven't made much you've liked recently, I do understand, but it might be time to come back for this one. And you don't have to go back and see everything in order to know what's going on. There are a few projects you should probably see beforehand, though. This is set up to be a series trilogy, starting with Wandavision, this Agatha series, and then an upcoming series following Vision from the end of Wandavision. Now, we've all seen Endgame, one of the highest grossing movies in a theater of all time. So I don't have to recap that. But this story does start at the end of that movie. We all know Wanda and Vision are beginning a relationship in Civil War that is in full swing by Infinity War and Endgame. But after Thanos took the Mind Stone from Vision, Wanda went into a depression and ended up in the town of Westview, where she and Vision had a plot of land for the two of them to live on. Consumed with grief, her mind created what they called a hex, a reality warping spell over the town, covered with a red glow. Inside the hex, the people of the town were under Wanda's control, and she manifested a copy of Vision to live with her. They both had no idea how and why he was there, but he was also being controlled by Wanda to a certain degree. Her illusion was also masked by different genres of television shows, starting with the 50s and going into the 2000s, paying homage to shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show, Bewitched, The Brady Bunch, Family Ties, Malcolm in the Middle, and Modern Family. Somewhere during the Bewitched episode, she actually got pregnant and created children. In the comic books, the way the kids were created was this whole big cosmic explanation, and I'm kind of glad it was toned down and explained simpler for the show. It's just magic inside a magic hex. Now, one of the inhabitants of Westview is Agatha, a witch going by the name Agnes in Wanda's hex. Outside the hex, the government agency SWORD is trying to figure out what is going on inside and how Wanda's controlling the town. Agatha, who's playing along with Wanda's fantasy world, is trying to figure out how she did it. And they eventually have an altercation where Wanda wins and keeps Agatha under her own spell in Westview, just thinking she's a citizen of the town. Agatha actually said, "You'll need me one day," and the spell was to keep Agatha there so Wanda will always know where to find her. Now, when Wanda finally decides to end the hex, she knows that she might not see Vision and her kids again, so they all say goodnight to each other, and Vision and Wanda say their goodbyes as she releases Westview from the hex, except for Agatha. Then Wanda goes on to play out the events of Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange, which you still don't have to watch in order to like Agatha. The whole Agatha All Along series connects to WandaVision's ending, so Agatha All Along works best if you watch it right after WandaVision. And now that the show is over, it's the perfect time to binge it. Come back here and tell me all your favorite things about it. It's been much better received than a lot of things Marvel or Disney has even put out recently. And it still has singing lesbian witches in it. Sorry, I'm still a little salty about other shows I liked that were canceled. But anyway, I'm also working on a video about the Penguin series, which I also love so far and hope you're also watching. I'm a big fan of a lot of these franchises, and I feel like after the last couple of years of them just pushing content out for the sake of content, the actual care and quality of shows are returning, and I'm definitely here for it. So let me know what your thoughts are, subscribe and turn on notifications so you see the next video, and let me know what your favorite shows are right now and what I should be watching. Till the next time, I'll see you on the Stark Side.